Starter says go, racing away. Bold Attitudes towards the extreme inside running rails, only 2 lengths off them early. Devash got a very good beginning in the early stages. Looking for 1 or 2 runners to move around there. Time to Rumba's handy in the early stages. Cowboys just off them. Moyeth's around runners, Turn of the Tide, and then we find Trapeze wider out on the turf. Cowboy the white blinkers between runners. Devash settles to the inside with Bold Attitude and Supreme Leader. In behind runners Caladar, 6-7 lengths off the tempo. Broken Moon's further back. Your Worship amongst the back ranks. Supreme Leaders alongside those runners. So Moyeth's found the lead by a length and a quarter. Turn of the Tide got up to race second. Time to Rumba in the box seat third. Devash the green cap at the rail. Bold Attitude slipstreams this runner. Cowboy the white blinkers, Viva Lorraine and Trapeze towards the outside. They're racing about 5.5, 6 lengths off the leader. They're about to move their way into the turn with 900 to go. Caladar's further back in the running. Your Worship, Supreme Leader. Newton Spark amongst the back rank, races 10 lengths off them, and Broken Moon is your trailer. Moyeth's has the lead by 1 length. Turn of the Tide's right there, and Time to Rumba's just waiting at the rail third. A length away, Devash. Cowboy. Bold Attitude corners in 6th position, 5.5 lengths to make up. Top of the lane, Moyeth's the leader. Time to Rumba, the first one to come forward. Turn of the Tide to the outside. Devash tries to come forward, and Bold Attitude angles to the outside. 4 lengths to make up. Time to Rumba let loose as they come to the 300. Turn of the Tide. Devash is looking to run on. Bold Attitude towards the outside. Time to Rumba. Turn of the Tide over the last 150. Devash is now looking to run on. Time to Rumba. Turn of the Tide. Devash is getting going, but it's Turn of the Tide from Devash. Turn of the Tide. Devash lunges too late. Turn of the Tide from Devash. Time to Rumba. Number 8, Turn of the Tide for the Paul Lafferty stable. And just glancing across, another big result out here. Devash is getting going very late on. The line is looming. Turn of the Tide, Devash, Turn of the Tide by a head. Devash second, Time to Rumba third. 4th position goes to Cowboy. Then Bold Attitude, back 5th. Supreme Leader, Caladar. Viva Lorraine, next call. Your Worship further back. 300 meters to go. Time to Rumba. Turn of the Tide. Devash gets going late on, but number 8, Turn of the Tide. Some 27 rand the win, 620 the place. Another big result at Scottsville today. And 8, Turn of the Tide, a son of Opera King for Mr. Rolls, and comes to the party today to win it under Stuart Randolph. 8, Turn of the Tide closes the meeting as we hand you back to the studio.
Turn of the Tide, a turn of the result here in the lucky last. If you're running in that pick 6 and just getting the better of number 1, Devash from the Dennis Dreyer stable, and rounding off the trifecta was number 11, which was Time to Rumba, and of course number 6, Cowboy, rounding off that quartet. 8-1-11-6 in a big result here in the last quartet pool, a massive one. This is going to be a big dividend, so well done if you got a percentage or caught this quartet. But that's jockey Stuart Randolph coming in for trainer Paul Lafferty, owner and breeder Mr. Rolls. In fact, owner, breeder Mr. Rolls, and owner Mr. D.G. Rolls. So well done to everybody concerned.
Yet another result. Number 8, Turn of the Tide, a son of Opera King. Trained by Paul Lafferty, ridden by Stuart Randolph. placings 8, 1, 11, 6 and 2.
A day of results at Scottsville today, and closing off the jackpot, number 8, Turn of the Tide at big odds here for trainer Paul Lafferty. Well done to the owner, Mr. D.G. Rolls, and of course the breeder, Mr. George Rolls. Stuart Randolph closing off the meeting for trainer Paul Lafferty with the son of Opera King. And a nice quartet if you got a bit of this. 8, 1, 11 and 6. 8, 1, 11 and 6, your provisional results, race number 9. And a wrap of our race meeting at Scottsville. We had 9 races today, and I'm sure the exotics, all the exotics paying handsomely. Big thank you to Wesley Bowman, who was co-presenting the entire day, Sheldon Peters for calling all 9 races, and of course Raymond Rogers and his team. From myself, Dees Dianand, I enjoy what's left of your evening, but more importantly, coming up this weekend on Saturday at Clarewood, it's the Rising Sun Gold Challenge, a massive race day. Lots been prepared behind the scenes to make it a wonderful race meeting. Great horse racing, great entertainment. The place to be this Saturday, the Garden Course, Clarewood. From ourselves, Dees Dianand, until we meet again, which will be on Saturday at Clarewood. Take care. Salani Gashle.